So today we're going to go through a little bit of playing out from the back session. We're going to release a couple of clips over the next few days. This is set around the standard, I would say around level 2 coach-wise. And for me, a little bit about playing out from the back. My team's playing out from the back with the main intention of we're trying to penetrate. We're not just playing out passes for the sake of it. Our idea is we want to penetrate. If we play a few passes to keep possession, that might mean that we attract the opponents onto us and gives us a numerical superiority higher up the pitch, which we want. But ultimately, it's all about, can we penetrate under control? Not just smashing the ball, but there's nothing wrong with direct passing to the striker's feet if that's on. Okay, so we'll work through 4 priorities in this session, and that's what we're working on the players on, and this is what I want from the players. The first priority is for them always to thinking, can we penetrate? And whenever there is an opportunity to penetrate, I want them to take that opportunity. So whether that's a striker playing straight into the goalkeeper's feet or into a midfielder's feet, fine. Okay, if that's a centre-back playing into midfield, fine. But I want the first intention in their head is, can I penetrate and play forward? That's the first thing I look for all the time, and I'll be looking to coach the players. If we can't penetrate, okay, the first and the second thing I look at, the second priority is going to be, is that because of the player's body shape? Okay, we've got to work on body shape. So I want the player to be able to see where the ball's coming from and where they want it to go without turning their head. So I want their body shape sideways on and at an angle so that they can see that. The third priority, this is kind of, right, we can't penetrate, it's not happening, is making sure that as a team we've got lots of width and lots of depth. Okay, because that will then create opportunities for us to penetrate, which you'll see within the practices. So, and then the final priority I talk to players about is the quality of the pass. Okay, the weight of the pass, where it's played to, what foot. So you will work through these priorities during the session. So if the only priority you get out of it is priority 1 of them thinking, can I penetrate, that's great. Okay, so first of all, we'll go into, so that's an introduction to the session. The little warm-up part of the session is just very much based around that idea of penetration. So you'll see from the pitch, I've split the pitch into half because I've got 16 players for this session. So I've split it into 2 groups of 8. What we'll do with the 2 groups of 8 is that you'll only see one part of it animated. You won't see the other half animated, but we'll both be working at the same time. 2 groups of 4. One group of 4 have got a ball each that they're dribbling around. The other group are trying to play the passes around the square, and they're trying to penetrate between 2 of the defenders. So what they're trying to do is pass, and as you'll see in this, when they can penetrate between 2 defenders, that'll get them a point. Okay, but what I want from this is they've got to penetrate with a one-touch pass to make it difficult. Okay, otherwise this would be too easy for older players. Younger players, you'd probably say you can penetrate at any time. Older players, it'd be a one-touch. Okay, and then if they're adults, you might do it that actually there's no defenders dribbling at all. It's just passing the ball, and then they've got to penetrate one touch when they can to get a point. And you could do it as a bit more of a possession type practice. But this is just a warm-up to get them going. I've said before, I like all of my practices competitive. So even the warm-up part, I want competitive. So for me to make this competitive, the blue teams are playing against each other. So the blue team on pitch 1 is playing against the blue team on pitch 2. The first to make 5 one-touch penetrating passes between the reds wins. And that's when the game ends. Okay, and then you swap it over and then you let the reds do the attacking. So this way, the blue teams are competing against each other to see who can do it the quickest.